Those Damn Ross Kids is a podcast for adults, and the opinions we express do not reflect the opinions of our employers or even ourselves. If you would like to support the show, go to Duckfeed.tv/tipjar and check out our Patreon campaign. Hey, I'm really sorry about that.
Why?
Oh, that I said, hey, let's move the recording up. And then I
15 minutes late.
And then I forgot. I forgot that I did that because I was eating dinner and I was sitting down watching a thing thinking everything is okay with the world. And no. So I'm very sorry.
I'm sure in the next hour or two, if you added up all the time I'm not listening to you, it would be exactly how late you are.
Those Damn Ross Kids, a conversation between brothers, featuring Kris and Kole Ross.
I really am sorry.
No, that's cool. No, it's good. It's good.
No, it's fine. Everything is okay.
Prick.
Yeah. How's it going, man?
Oh, it goes.
It goes?
It just keeps going.
On
and on.
That's the problem with
it.
That is the problem with it.
And there's so many ways to end it.
What?
And just it.
Okay.
To make it stop.
Yeah, the noise.
Perform self-surgery.
Oh, yeah.
Remove the bad parts.
Oh, now you're making me sad.
Remove the bad place.
What? You took this to a really dark place, like right away, and I don't know that I'm down with that.
I touched myself in a bad place, but don't worry, I ripped it out.
Jesus, where?
No, that's not dark.
Where's the bad place?
I went to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that on the internet.
Bad place school.
Watched a YouTube video.
That's all you need. That's all most schools are.
Actually, yeah, they are.
Pursuant to our previous story about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep, that happened.
Yeah.
Good job.
But that class is over.
Thank God.
Yeah. Now you're starting a new one.
Yep. Got to write a paper tomorrow about whether I'm prejudiced or not.
Oh, that's pretty funny, actually. Huh. What class is this?
Don't worry. I took internet tests to know whether I was or not.
Oh, that fucking left-right thing where you have to press the button for if it's like positive or negative and it's really quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
You took that too?
At some point, yeah. That's a pretty famous thing. It was on an episode of King of the Hill.
Was it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was new groundbreaking material that I was learning.
Yeah, no, did they take you into some kind of like vacuum sealed chamber and like attach electrodes to your head?
Yeah, I don't know. It's Project Illuminati or something. I can't remember what it's.
Yeah.
Something from Harvard. Harvard.
Yeah. No, I took that. It's funny. I don't because I think about games so much. I look at that test and I think, if I have slow reaction times to anything, am I likely to be more racist?
Or is it just because I'm left-handed or right-handed?
Right. And I'm sure that maybe there are, they've taken some of that into account. Like maybe it's relative, like maybe the first couple are establishing a baseline and then they're getting like deviations from that or, I don't know.
I wish they got like hyper, I don't know, specific.
Oh,
because I took the one about disabled and disabled people and homosexuals and what I want to know is, am I prejudiced against like disabled gay Jews?
I mean, so I think that you take the results and then you kind of like cross-reference those. You establish some kind of chart. I think that maybe like you get all the individual parts. Or are you saying that the different prejudices may have a kind of synergy when it comes down to like one particular individual. Kris, are you subtweeting somebody right now? Are you talking about like a particular person that you have to deal with on a daily basis?
No, not at all. I just, I think that they need to leave an opening for someone to have a soft spot for, I don't know, like deaf black clowns.
I was about to say, what about mute black clowns? But that would just be mimes.
Right.
Huh. Yeah. I don't know. I should probably take that again. I have no idea what my results were.
I have a moderate immediate preference for non-Arabs.
Huh. Immediate.
Yep.
Huh.
9 out of 10 hate crimes happen immediately.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's hence the vetting.
Jeez. Huh. What class is this for real? Seriously?
I don't know, ethnic liberal boot camp, I think it's called.
Okay. All right.
No, it's ethnic
liberal boot camp.
Race relations.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. It's one of those ones that you have to take.
Required class. Yeah.
Yep.
Academia. Am I right?
You may say Janet's, but that would be wrong.
Uh-oh.
That's mistake number one.
Ooh.
Let's come to the break room for a breakout session. It's like that. It's culture. It's sensitivity training. Like it's almost like corporate sensitivity training.
Okay, but this isn't like teaching you to administer sensitivity training so much as it's putting you through it to learn the vocabulary of sensitivity.
I guess. Yeah. You're supposed to analyze what you think, what's ingrained in your belly.
Yeah, let it start with me.
So yeah, that's how that works.
Huh? Hey, Kris,
it's a thick book.
Is it?
Yeah, it's pretty thick.
Huh? And this is an online class, like all of yours have been.
Yeah.
Am I boring you?
No, I wouldn't want to go to real school.
No. Yeah, real school's the worst.
That would make it worth the money.
You'd be surprised, actually.
Remember the 90s when you thought a degree would get you a good job?
Well, I mean, lagging indicators, something, I don't know.
Yeah, mortgage bubble.
Yup. Yeah, no, I graduated in 2010. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Go back to sleep. Hey, Kris, what episode is this?
I have no idea.
It's 188.
Oh, it's episode number 188 of the comedy podcast, Those Damn Ross Kids?
Yes, Kris. You wouldn't believe it. Yeah. No, we're what's your name?
My name is, well, you just called me Kris, but it's Kris.
That's the joke. And my name is Cole, and we're here to entertain your asses. We're here. No, we're good. Sorry about that little delay. We went on vacation, and then I went to Austin, and then just inertia, I suppose.
You think you did your other shows though, right?
Yeah, but
No, yeah.
Oh man.
So you lied.
What do you mean I lied?
Yeah, you had time, you just didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean inertia. Come on, inertia.
We're just there science.
Yeah. Kris, I was watching Weird Science, and I looked at I looked at what it was telling me, kind of the actual kind of moral of that, and I figured, no, let's just not do this for a month.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Is that how long it's been?
I don't know, something.
Oh, yeah, it has. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So
we haven't really talked to each other either.
I mean, we got a lot of each other on vacation.
Yeah, I guess we slept in the same room.
Yeah. Yep. We both got sunburned real bad.
Yep.
You had to go to the doctor.
I did.
Oh, that sucks. How long did that were you sick with that?
I don't know, like a week and a half.
Oh, Jesus. It was all over your face too. My feet got sunburned.
my ears, my lips, my nose,
all of that,
my face.
Yep,
my whole face area.
Yeah, your upper lip looked like an apple.
No, both, even the lower one.
Whew.
All of them. It was bad.
Yeah.
So the governor of Maine has been accused of being a racist.
Oh my God! I'm very happy that you brought this because I wanted to lead with that.
Yeah. And so there's a member of the state, or a state representative in the state of Maine named Drew Gatton. I think it's Gatton. Anyway, he's been making some comments about the governor of Maine, and the governor of Maine, he wasn't happy about it.
Yeah, LePage is this guy.
LePage, yeah. Paul Richard LePage. He calls up the state representative and he says, Mr. Gatton, this is Governor Paul Richard LePage. I'd like to talk to you about your comments about my being a racist, you cocksucker. I want to talk to you. I want you to prove that I'm a racist. I've spent my life helping black people, and you little son of a bitch, socialist cocksucker. I need you to just friggin', I want you to record this and make it public because I'm after you. Thank you.
I want you to record this and make it public.
It's a voicemail.
Yep. Which it's already being recorded. You know what it is.
I want you to record. Okay. Make it public. Why didn't he just call in? Why did he just call into the news and have one of those like wrestling segments where it's like, hey, it's SummerSlam. I'm gonna eat your asshole.
Have you seen video of this guy talking?
No, I haven't.
He's a real character. You're not that far off from on the WWE comparison because he does speak directly into the camera, and he's kind of always like he will apologize for the last heinous thing that he said, and he will just kind of like inadvertently trip and stumble into the next heinous thing.
So the state rep he puts it out as requested, as the governor, what he says goes.
This is a big story.
And so the governor decides he's going to invite the local media in because he's not done talking about it.
Nope, he's... Yeah, talk more. It's fine.
So he says to the media, when a snot-nosed little guy from Westbrook calls me a racist, now I'd like him to come up here because, tell you right now, I wish it were 1825. And we'd have a duel. That's how angry I am.
I challenged him to a duel.
And I would not put my gun in the air. I guarantee you. I would not be Hamilton. Yeah. I would point it right between his eyes because he's a snot-nosed little runt. And he has not done a damn thing since he's been in this legislature to help move the state forward.
See, it's really good. It's good to prove that you're in the cultural zeitgeist. It's super great. You got to really appeal to the Max Fun crowd by citing Hamilton.
He says, I made the comment that black people are trafficking in our state. He was trafficking drugs.
Like he called blacks and Latinos the enemy in the war on drugs.
Now, ever since I said that comment, I've been collecting every single drug dealer who has been arrested in our state. like Desert Storm trading cards.
Wait a minute. Storm and Norman Schwarzkopf?
Right.
Yeah.
Baghdadi John or whatever his name was, the poison guy.
Chemical Ali.
Chemical Ali. Yeah. My bad.
How about that 14-year-old terrorist poll?
1990. He says, I don't ask them to come to Maine and sell their poison, but they come. And I'll tell you what. He keeps saying that.
And I'll tell you what. Like he sounds like a younger Barney Frank a little bit. He kind of has that whole kind of steez to the way that he talks. Yeah, he has a very lazy face too. It's pretty funny.
Holy shit!
What
he says? He says that they come from Connecticut, New York. They come up here and they sell their heroin. They go back home. Oh, incidentally, half the time they impregnate a young white girl before they leave, which is a pretty sad thing because then we have another issue we have to deal with down the road.
That's the most racist thing I've ever heard.
Which is a real sad thing.
It's a real. See, he talks like Donald Trump tweets.
It's a goddamn shame.
Sad.
It's a goddamn shame.
Well, it's senseless, but that happens. I'm just being a realist here, guys. Oh, fuck. Congrats on spewing some real David Duke shit, you fucking asshole. Hey Maine, how's it going? I know you have that cool coastline and you got Stephen King, and that's pretty great. What'd you do? What did you do?
Oh, I mean, he's a great businessman. He's turned their economic situation around.
Okay.
He's turned those lobsters into lobsters.
Yeah, turn those lobsters into lobster rolls.
He's turned that tourism into, tourism.
Yeah, into more tourism. Word of mouth is so important. You can only do so much with an in-flight magazine ad showing the foliage.
He brought in new bed and brunches. So you could sleep in.
Yeah, so for the late sleepers. Yeah, airbed and brunch.
Right.
Yeah, no, they provide a box of granola bars sometimes.
Airbed and brunch.
Yeah, no. Just you show up, you enter the code into the lockbox on the door, and then out pops a wedge of melon.
Lockbox.
So it's got a little bit of semen on it, but you're okay.
Well, what is it okay amount of semen?
I assure you, somewhere in the corners of some kind of FDA handbook, there is a metric for an acceptable parts per million of semen to food.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then do they have crossovers? Maybe only half of the allowable semen, but twice the rat hair?
Yeah, I think that it's like a point system. It's a little bit like Weight Watchers, and just they assign the points. It's basically just calorie counting, but it's simplified. For practical everyday application.
Does anybody want any of this rat semen? I don't want to look fat.
You can spread that on an English muffin. You're good.
You're good.
You're good. You're good. Don't worry. You're fine. You're fine. Whew, man, doing pre-pro for that heroin epidemic, everything's about it.
I know.
It's all about this.
I don't understand.
It's all about this heroin epidemic. There's something that people are starting to call kill pills. Okay, heard about kill pills?
No.
Yeah. So they think that one of these got Prince, right? You got Prince. He's going out there. He's getting hydrocodone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But he got more than he bargained for because here's a little bit of hydrocodone. A little bit of just grade A wholesome Vicodin, right? Just a little eye opener for the morning, a little pick me up. Chill pill, right? But no, it turns out this has fentanyl in it.
Or the new one. There's a newer one that's even more strong than fentanyl.
Yeah, so fentanyl's 50 times more.
Yeah,
more effective than opium, or not opium, whatever it is, heroin. Yeah. Am I boring you? Synthetic fentanyl showing up on the street in the drug supply is an enormous game changer. Is what they say. Yeah. 100 times stronger than morphine. Fentanyl is. So and then you're saying there's another one that logarithmically, is upping the junk.
Yeah, car fentanyl. That's what it's called, really.
Really? Car?
Yep. Car fentanyl. Yeah.
Oh, car fentanyl. I was like, is that like horse tranquilizers? This is a pill that's enough to put a car to sleep?
Actually, it's for elephants. They use it on zoo animals. And I wish that was a joke, but it's not.
Right. Well, I mean, if they had that around when Harambe was doing his thing, then everything would have been okay.
How do you think they got those parachutes on those elephants in Operation Dumbo Drop?
Well, those are Hollywood elephants. They're trained. They're prepped from the womb for stardom. Okay.
Elephants have wombs?
No, shit, you're right. Elephants lay eggs.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It's platypus, it's platypi, and elephants. They reproduce via eggs.
You're an idiot. I saw the inside that Ace Ventura was in.
No, it was a rhino.
Yeah, same thing.
Yep. Yeah, no, an elephant's just a rhino with a big with a big nose. No, don't
They're
worry.
both dinosaurs.
Right. Yeah. Well, and what do dinosaurs do, Chris? What do they do?
Give live birth.
Yep, they give live birth. Actually, no, they bud off. They spore. They're like a plant. Yeah. Not many people know that. No.
African bees.
Hmm.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh, I just saw a picture of a man trying to crawl out of a porta pot.
Oh, is that Norway thing?
Yeah.
Man, I thought about bringing that in, but that is solely a video story, I think. But go ahead and say it because
I don't know. Because it's teased and then you can't. I don't think you want to. There's only one thing that you would not want to Google more than Norway porta pot, and that's Czech porta pot.
At least the last I heard, in Czechoslovakia, the drug of choice or the cocktail, the crocodile might have taken this over. This might just be a general Eastern European thing, but brown. Have you ever heard of brown?
No.
Yeah, it's mixing cocaine with gunpowder and snorting it.
Nobody called it boom.
Yeah, boom shots. But no, this Norway guy, he
put it in. Put it in those coffee what do they call them?
Oh, curry coffee pod?
No. The coffee stirring sticks, the plastic ones, the real thin ones.
Yeah.
And you press them on both sides and call them boom sticks.
It's like a glow stick, except
like a pixie stick, kind of.
Yeah.
Only it makes you eat your buddy.
Just the face. Don't worry. It's cat rules. It's cat rules.
Chewy little fucker. Okay, so this 20-year-old dude drops his toilet, drops his toilet.
Yeah, drops his toilet and his phone.
He dropped his phone into a porta pot, and then the opening was he could get in, but he couldn't get out.
Right. It's a little bit like a what is it, like a groundhog trap or something like that.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Found himself standing thigh deep in excrement. The toilet is only emptied once per year.
Yeah, and if you look at the pictures of that or the footage, like he returned back to the scene of the crime, or crime against nature and himself, I suppose. And like this looked like a very, very deep hole that was filled almost to the brim with shit.
Oh God! It said it was pretty full down there.
He
was vomiting. He was vomiting.
What did he expect?
And there were animals crawling on him.
Oh, a shit rat, Randy?
I don't know. A raccoon. The raccoon's like, I'm gonna make you my toilet.
If I could understand irony, I would call this meta, but I'm just a raccoon, you see.
He learned. He says, quote, I will never enter a toilet again.
Ooh. Yeah, that's upsetting. The video footage of that. So he was down there for what, like 5 hours?
I think after an hour. Yeah, after an hour, his friends called the fire department. So evidently, I don't know. They cut him out of the toilet with a chainsaw.
So I figure
it was like a fiberglass looking toilet body kind of thing.
Yeah. So I figure, okay, we're gonna have to. Let's try and bootstrap our way out of this, because if the fire department gets involved, the media is gonna come, and then two assholes in America are gonna talk about it on a podcast. That's gonna suck. Well, that's not gonna be good for anybody.
You can't tell me you don't climb into a toilet knowing that might happen.
Right. Well, I don't. Trust me, I'm very aware. That's why I don't leave the house.
I think that's why you didn't climb into toilets.
There are a lot of things I don't do because I don't leave the house, okay? Yeah, no, that's so here's the thing, and here's my question, and it's kind of an experiment that I want to do, although I guess I'm white, so it wouldn't actually cause any police problems, but a dude falls in a toilet. His first recourse after, trying to very quietly extricate himself from that situation will probably be to yell for help. Most porta pot situations I've been in, I'm not quite convinced that people nearby would respond to a yell like a yell for help. So what I want to do, I want to go to the NSF. I want to go to the National Science Foundation and get a grant. And I understand that there are risks involved in this to study porta pot yell responsiveness by geography, by size of event. And just get kind of see, because my hypothesis is if I walked into a porta pot and I just started screaming, "Somebody help, dear God, oh no," people are just going to think that I'm having a bad time. Not like not a bad time, but like a bad time.
How long do you think I'd let you lay there?
I don't. So do you want the joke answer or the real answer?
The real answer.
Oh, I think that you'd probably like ask 3 times if I'm serious, and then you would try and figure it out. I don't think you would like wrap the door with a bungee. Well, I mean, Chris, you know how many open wounds I walk around with at any given time? Like that's just sepsis waiting to happen. I don't know where those wounds came from. Okay,
sepsis.
Yeah.
So I just clicked some clickbait.
Oh, yeah, man. I wish I didn't do that so often.
The Keenan Thompson thought Bill Cosby was creepy 10 years ago.
Keenan, he seems like he's kind of always had a good head on his shoulders. Now, Kel.
So evidently he said he had this conversation with Cosby while filming the 2004 feature film Fat Albert, which was based on Cosby's famed series.
Right.
Keenan says there are little indicators of things that happen that you just go, that was a little different. And one of them was the story that he told me where he was like, life's good in the movies or whatever, but you just be ready because when this movie comes out, you're going to need 2 dicks because women are going to be going all over you.
Oh, no.
Keenan, let me tell you something, Huxtable to you.
Now, let me tell you about drowning in pussy, okay? It is a real concern. You have to make sure that you have a lifeguard around just to pull you out. Huh. So yeah. Keenan was born in 1978. So Keenan would have been 26. That's a weird ass thing to say to a 26-year-old. Not just to a 26-year-old, but a 26-year-old who's already like mega famous. Like really, really famous in terms of being like a comedic actor. Am I wrong?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think you're wrong.
Sorry. You was saying yeah, just a reflex?
Well, yeah, I was saying I was agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
Not.
Okay.
You put the "am I wrong" at the end, and I just assume you usually are.
Yeah,
but then I also agree with you.
Yeah, you can be wrong, and I can also agree with you. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We can agree to disagree that you're horrible.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so Good Burger came out in 1997, so he would have been 19. I mean, I gotta say, if he was going to run into that problem, I think that like from the All That days, he would probably be doing that. Like, wow, skeezed out by Cosby. Huh. So what was the headline that drew you into that story's orbit, by the way?
I read it. I already clicked out of it. I don't remember what it said.
Okay.
Something about Keenan Thompson thinks Cosby was a weirdo 10 years ago.
Okay.
Keenan knew. Well, so did a lot of people. But
right.
When you got a cash cow like Cosby, you try to protect it.
Jesus.
Because everybody that is around him, they their money, their income is dependent upon him not being in prison.
Right. No, it's it's the Cosby industry.
From the merch table to the boardroom, nobody.
Yeah, the incentives are not aligned to call a monster.
Nobody wants him.
And wait, now I need to get off this page because I'm just looking at the filmography of Keenan Thompson.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
I mean,
Nah.
What? What'd you do?
Yeah. Well, when you click and then the ad pops up right where you're clicking.
Yep, they got you. We sneaked that click out of you. You're fine. You're fine.
There's a theory that Cameron in Ferris Bueller's Day Off is actually a figment of Ferris's imagination.
Oh, and that Ferris is sick. Wait, no, I thought it was the other way around. That Ferris is that both Ferris and Sloane were a figment of Cameron's imagination, and that he was imagining that like Ferris is the part of him that he that is confident and self-possessed, but he knows he can never be. And
is this Fight Club or Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
It's Ferris Bueller's Fight Club.
Huh.
Yeah. If I could remember any single quote from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, I would do some kind of cool, some kind of great little mashup quote there. Like, I want you to seize this day as much as you can. Something like that. You are not your long, introspective dip in a pool.
Jack Dawson in Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio's character was actually a time traveler.
Oh, so he knew how it was going to go.
Yeah.
And he wanted to, he needed to set something in motion. Oh, how weird would it be if he had to make sure that that Rose actually moved on and had sex with somebody else so he could actually live.
Sandy from Grease was dead for pretty much the entire movie.
This will change the way you look at Grease. Yeah, is this one of those this will change the way you kind of things?
No, I don't think so. According to the theory, Sandy, who's Olivia Newton-John's character, actually drowned during her romantic beach rendezvous with Danny. Proof of this allegedly begins at the end of the movie when Sandy and Danny ride off into the clouds in Danny's souped-up car.
Yeah.
There's further support this theory by pointing to a lyric featured in the song Summer Nights, in which Danny sings about saving Sandy from drowning.
So tell me more is just like people trying to get through to her while she's in her coma.
Tell me more, what'd you do to a dead body?
Uh-oh. Yeah. Any other crazy theories?
That's a great porn site idea called hand jive.
Do you think there's a market for just for a pure hand stuff site? That seems a little bit specialty. I think you have to have another angle on top of that, if it's for the Amish. Yeah, so selling hand job porn flip books to the Amish.
Hand job porn flip books?
Yeah, because they ain't got televisions and shit.
What are those the view things with their Viewmasters?
Yeah.
What are they called?
Yeah, Wallmasters, yeah.
What?
Yeah, Viewfinders.
Yeah, Viewfinder, yeah, that.
Yeah.
Isn't that how they used to distribute porn?
I'm not sure. You can still get those made, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we looked at it for promotional materials for a day job thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but we had one of those. It was like a Disneyland one or something.
That explains why your hours are cut.
I'm doing fine.
Right. Mom says so.
Cole's going to the party store. No, the place is called Party Source. Does she think I was buying balloons to celebrate myself? I don't understand.
I have no idea.
She knows that Party Source is a thing.
I don't make you buying balloons because you want to practice safe sex with a juggler. I don't know.
With the juggalo?
Juggler.
Oh, okay. Chris.
Although I did watch the It's Always Sunny with when they go to the high school.
Oh,
and
with
Charlie's
the Juggalo kid?
there, and it's got the Juggalo.
Oh, that's where Dave Foley's the principal, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, guys. I don't work at the bar anymore. I'm a janitor. Yeah. Speaking of balloons, I've got a story for you, Chris.
Yep.
Panic ensues at a Florida mall. Okay? This is in Orlando. People hear gunshots. People shout, "Oh my gosh, this is happening. Oh no, something terrible is going on." In these troubled times that we live in, Chris, totally believable, right? So a huge crowd. What's that?
Al-Qaeda?
Yeah, Al-Qaeda.
Boko Haram?
Yeah, yep. Boko Harambe? Yeah.
ISIS? ISIL?
Oh, man.
Chaos?
What's chaos?
It's from Get Smart.
Spectre's coming for you. Just everything. The world is a fucking nightmare fire. So the people do what you ought to do, which is panic and run to get away from where you're at as soon as possible. And multiple people, 9 people, were trampled as the inhabitants of this place rushed for the door. Oh, it was a real nightmare. But Chris, it was actually the culprit was actually balloons. Okay, some balloons popped, and it sounded like gunshots, and people reacted like they were gunshots. Which again, in these troubled times with chaos coming down the way, that is just it's just the world we live in. Okay, but there's more to this story.
Thank God, because I was going to talk. Go ahead.
You were just gonna do what you usually do, provide no comment, and then move on to your story. You're gonna say what you wanted to say.
No, I actually had something to say about this one.
Oh, okay.
And then you fucked up the rotation.
No, because these balloons were in a very special restaurant, or soon to be a very special restaurant. They were in a place called, oh my gosh, let me see here. I need to actually pull this up because the name is very important. Fat Ones Hot Dogs and Italian Ice. And
Fat Ones Hot Dogs and Italian Ice?
Yeah, Fat Ones Hot Dogs and Italian Ice. This is a new restaurant that is being opened up by famous NSYNC singer Joey Fatone.
Oh, no.
Firemen were in there running some kind of drill, and their equipment popped some of the celebration balloons that were being prepped for the grand opening. So Fat Ones Hot Dogs and Italian Ice caused people to think that there was just like a straight up new fucking national tragedy underfoot.
I get it, because out of the band, he was the fat one.
Right. But also his name, Fatone, or as it's said in the native Italian, Fatone. If you separate it out, you put just a single space in there, there's a typo. He's the fat one, Fatone, fat one.
Oh, it's so many levels it works on.
Oh man, it is, Chris. It is a fractal kaleidoscope collision of comedy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted by the rest of your telling,
right,
was it's funny how much time has changed, because a mere 15 years ago on the day of 9/11, I've fallen into the 9/11 truther YouTube hole.
Oh, that is a deep hole indeed.
Oh, you can just keep going and going and going. But there was a news team who was doing a man on the street segment, and you clearly see the plane just crash into the tower, the ball of flames and smoke, and the reporter says, "What was that?" The other person said, "I don't know," and they just stood there for a while trying to figure out what happened.
Well, they weren't looking at it.
15 years ago, there could be a huge explosion of fireball in the sky, building erupting into fire, and everyone just stood there and didn't do anything. Some balloons pop at the Fat Ones, and 9 people are trampled.
I'm telling you, it is the sick, sad world in which we live.
It's
9
changed
people are in the
lot.
hospital. Well, we were still in like this like foggy Clinton haze. Everything was going to be fine.
Yeah, there was nothing on the horizon.
Nope.
Certainly no new hot dog places opening.
No, we you know what? We were happy with the ones that we had.
I mean, I don't even know if like Hot Sam jammed one in a pretzel yet.
Those are always so disappointing.
Yeah, I guess they are. I mean, I like the nacho cheese.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've got no time for a soft pretzel. I really don't.
Oh, Dollar Tree sells them. Like 6 of them and you microwave them and you get them all wet and then you sprinkle the salt on them.
Yep. Oh man! So you get them all wet, like you microwave them halfway, then you put water on them, and then you microwave them again, something like that. I always felt unnatural to me. I never.
I usually lick them.
Yeah. Just to get a little bit of that yeast going.
Right.
Yeah. It's just a starter culture from inside your mouth. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
no.
Cole.
15 years ago, Joey Fatone was in the music business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 years ago, Roombas didn't exist.
Yeah, and you've got one trundling around your house right now, don't you?
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's called an iRobot.
Well, I mean, it is. Chris, we've talked about this. iRobot is the company that makes Roomba.
Oh, so it is. iRobot is written on the one I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, it seemed like a good idea. While his family slept, Jesse Newton programmed his Roomba to vacuum the living room of their home. It seemed like a lifesaver for a family with a 4-year-old son.
Of course.
Because he leaves crumbs everywhere.
Yeah.
And then they also had the 1-year-old puppy who was shedding fur. So the family was like, hey, we have busy lives. We have iPhones. We have things to read and look at. So why don't we have, a robot clean our floors? Because this is the future.
Right. It's 2016.
Yeah. The only trouble is that the new puppy had taken a number 2, and the Roomba
went about its duty.
Smeared their entire living room with dog shit.
I'm helping. I've seen pictures of this. It's like a Family Circle cartoon. You can see where little Jeffrey left his path.
He says Newton awoke one morning and every conceivable surface was coated in dog waste, resembling a, quote, Jackson Pollock poop painting. Quote, it will be on your floorboards, it will be on furniture legs, on the carpets, on the
Sounds like he's making campaign promises.
Those awesome wheels, which have a checkered surface for better traction, left 25-foot poop trails all over the house.
Was it specifically the model made for pet hair? Because, you see those.
The makers of the iRobot company, corporate, said, quite honestly, we see this a whole lot.
We have media fixers and cleaners who respond to this right away to make sure the story doesn't get out.
We generally tell people to try not to schedule your vacuum if you know you have dogs that may create such a mess. With animals, anything can happen.
That's pretty good. So what's the recourse? Like, how does this? So we're up to the moment where they discover this horrible scene. Like, who's responsible for that?
I don't know, but I mean, can you imagine if Pollock had like a solitary period where he got thrown in seg and just decided to make poop paintings?
I mean, I think it happens more often than you think. I mean, you're going to do anything for sensation, for any.
I would do anything for sensation.
Right. I would do anything just to feel some kind of connection to the outside world. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Huh.
Said man who invented dissolvable condoms.
Where'd that come from?
What?
Where did
I
that
would
come?
do anything for sensation.
Okay. It's a fun prank. Fun prank that guy pulled.
No, I put it on. What did you do with it?
Last I saw, you had it. That's so dumb.
Oh, you're so good. So tight. Sucked it right off.
Ugh.
Ate it.
Why'd you say that like Matthew McConaughey?
All right.
This has been Those Damn Ross Kids.
Hey, Chris, want me to tell them what they can do?
Please.
Yeah. We have a merch store now. So previously we had done like small campaigns on a site that did like campaign-based t-shirt stuff. However, that was a little bit too restrictive, and we found a new place that will do really good shirts. People are already getting them. What?
Well, that was a bit restrictive. So we have a merch store that sells turtlenecks.
Right. Well, it sells a bunch of stuff. You know, it's they've got hoodies and things. Like I'm seeing pictures of people. There's the Those Damn Ross Kids logo tee on there. You can also get the what?
Is there really?
Yeah.
People make these things?
What?
People make them?
I mean, it's like a on-demand print kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. To go to Duckfeed.tv/shirts to see all the designs.
Oh, look at all the different color shirts you can get.
I know. It's a real.
You can get black?
Yeah, if you want.
Oh.
I wouldn't recommend it for Those Damn Ross Kids one because it's a black crow. You know, like it wouldn't really stand out.
How did we come up with that?
I still have the little scrap of paper.
Were we talking about Teotihuacan?
Maybe. Yeah.
Where they built their city in that swamp because they were told that there was going to be an eagle.
Yeah. Well, that was Mexico City.
Oh, Mexico City.
Yeah, is where that was. Maybe
I just like saying Teotihuacan.
Well, it's a really good word. It's like one of the best words. No, I still have the picture. Like we drew it. Like we passed it back and forth. It's like a 2-inch by 2-inch square that like you cut out, and you drew a crow or something, and then like I put a hat on it, and then we drew it was like a whole big thing. We were talking about like a new logo. Yeah.
I like pink.
Yeah, you want a pink one?
Yeah. The breast cancer pink.
Yeah, get that for Mom.
Wow, look at all these different colors. That's incredible.
Yeah. And you can get like there's like cell phone cases and mugs and shit.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, scroll down. It's pretty cool stuff. Like people are sending pictures. You get a print for a wall, a poster. All of it's pretty reasonably priced. Are you excited? I don't understand from where comes the skepticism.
A laptop case, a mug?
Yeah, a mug.
I can get a mug?
You can get a mug.
Ooh, I actually like the duck one.
Put your coffee in there, you piece of shit.
Oh, let me get a $20, $25 travel mug, please.
Put a duck on it. Come on. You only live once.
What's sugar bone?
That is a fake blues man that we came up with on the level.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Yeah. No. So Duckfeed.tv/shirts.
Yeah. No. That's fun. You got a store now.
Yeah. It's good.
Crew necks? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, they're just t-shirts.
Yeah. I mean, it's just shirts. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Baseball tees.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's incredible, Cole.
It's incredible.
You're doing a really good job.
Thanks. Oh, no. No, you're doing it again, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Whew. Sorry, I about got really sad there for a second.
I wonder if you could do like some kind of like a holy princess cut t-shirt for women.
What's a princess cut?
Cut the sleeves off.
I mean, I have limited influence over the factory that makes these.
Cole, they're children. You can tell them what you want them to do.
I have bad luck getting kids to do what I want them to do.
Oh. Especially when they don't speak English.
They don't listen to me.
So yeah, I don't see.
You don't see the downside?
No, I don't see the. Not at all, actually.
You don't see what?
I don't see the phone. Oh, there's the phone cases. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's neat, Cole.
Why are you saying nice things? You throw me off when you do that shit.
You made it.
But there's the usual stuff, Patreon, Facebook, iTunes ratings and reviews, all of that. Super helpful. Super grateful for that. Check that stuff out. Did I miss anything, Chris?
No, you did great.
Stop it. Ugh, I hate that. Sorry.
This is amazing.
Sorry, America.
I'm sorry.